Hi, my name is Ismar, and in part 4 of preparation videos, I'd like to show you how to use the live view layouts and emaps in the surveillance station. You can use the live view as the central interface for viewing live video recorded from different cameras. The live view offers many different functions that allow you to perform real-time monitoring. Using emaps, you can define, edit, delete, and preview the locations of IP cameras, I/O modules, door switches, transaction devices, and IP speakers. With the live view, you can create appropriate layouts according to the intended use. A maximum of 100 cameras can be integrated per layout and then viewed at a glance. In addition, you can also assign individual layouts to each layout. In this respect, there is a setting so-called corridor format, which allows you a more precise view in the 9:16 format, for example, of a longer corridor. In addition to the layouts mentioned so far, you can also select two different sequence layouts. The first sequence layout changes the displayed camera after a certain time. Make sure that you use at least 2 to 3 cameras, otherwise the layout will not add any value. In the second sequence layout, the cameras also change one after the other, but a camera change is performed directly when the corresponding camera has detected an event. By the way, all layouts can be integrated into emaps. An emap is an image file, such as a floor plan, that can be used for all layouts in surveillance station. In addition, the emap provides a live feed preview and an alarm function. The live feed preview helps you check added cameras to ensure that the desired position is correct. With the alarm function, you can add created emaps to the alert management so that when an event occurs, the corresponding map is automatically opened and shows you the affected camera. Emaps can even be linked to each other, which can be useful, for example, in a multi-story building or a car park. You can switch to a different area per emap, such as a different floor. And now for the demo, I'm going to show you the practical use of the live view layouts and how to integrate emaps into the surveillance station. So now I'm going to show you how to integrate an emap with the cameras we have previously installed. So first, in order to integrate the emap, we will go into the menu options and select emap. Then here you can already see two emaps that were registered earlier, but now we are going to add a new one. So we are going to click on add, and then we will pick a name for this emap. We will call this layout house, and then we will upload an image of an emap that we have prepared earlier. So here, imagine if this was your apartment, this would be your floor plan. And then we are going to drag cameras that we have installed previously. So if this was your apartment, you would obviously have to install the cameras according to the floor plan of your apartment. But in our case, since this is only demonstration purposes, I'm going to drag the cameras we have installed in the previous versions, or in the previous editions of the video. So we will install the Axis P1355. Then I'm going to install the generic Hikvision camera. And then lastly, I'm going to install the OnVIF camera that we also installed earlier. And then once we are done, we click on OK. So now the layout of the emap is saved. We can close this. And now we have to go into the live view settings. So we click on live view. And here, in my case, I'm greeted with all of the cameras that are currently running. In your case, this would have been the cameras that you have installed in your apartment. And now I'm going to click on the management function. And then you're always greeted with this message, but we are going to say click here, and we are going to create a new layout. So now since we have the layout house for demonstration purposes, let's call this one as well layout house simply to make things simpler. Here you have some predefined options of the layout of the cameras. So since we are using only 3 cameras for the demonstration purposes, we will select this default channel. And then we are going to drag the camera P1355 that we have installed in our EMAP, then Hikvision, and then lastly we are going to install the ONVIF camera. Now we can also click on the preview to see if this works. So in my case, I see our little warehouse in the office, but in your case, you will, when you do this in your apartment, for example, you'll be able to see the actual images of the house. And yeah, and then I'm going to select the EMAP. In my case, it's the layout house, and we can also drag the layout house here just to have the overall view, so kind of to fill in all of the available options. And then we are going to save this, and yeah, it's as simple as that. We can also make this as default, so next time we enter the live view you will be able to see this layout. Let's click save one more time, and we are good to go. As you have seen in part 4, Surveillance Station can help you create live layouts and EMAPs. Remember that our Synology intensive training covers these topics in more detail. In the next video, you'll learn how to effectively search for events and export data from existing recordings.